Look, there's 2 of them.
Just get down there and get that.
That's spiders I'm scared of. Hey, is there a broom still? Can you hand me that broom?
You want this?
Oh, spider!
Stop, Matt!
Yeah, one-handed. Check this out. Oh! Oh! Dang! That's a fastball. All right, so what do we got down there?
Well, I need to. There's a toad down there, but I think I need shoes. I'm kind of scared.
Let me zoom in on that little guy. See the little one right there, jumping.
I know.
It's not jumping now, but
Cute.
okay. So mommy's gonna go down there and save him.
Let me beautiful. Just named it Emma.
Oh.
I don't go better towards me.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay, I got him.
So there he goes. Oh, wow.
Isn't he gorgeous?
Don't tell him my face.
Okay.
He's like, why is there so much things in my face?
Okay.
Yeah, it's a nice looking.
Oh, he's so cool.
Isn't he beautiful?
That's a good shot.
Isn't he beautiful?
Maybe you need the.
So many bugs down here.
Do you want the bucket? Maybe the bucket.
Okay, got it.
Got him? Okay. Now can you walk up the stairs?
Do you want me to get it?
Here by the.
I made by like the rocks or something. At last. Aww.
He wants to stay with us.
The baby. We'll keep him.
I don't know if they know where to go.
Hey guys, what's this?
Where's that boy? Huh. Oh, there he is. I found him. Whoa. Shave, I've been working from home way too long. Boom. Much better. What? You're starving? What are you doing? Chewing on a baby? Oh, Brookhaven. Hey. Have you ever had a pair of shoes that you just love so much that you couldn't get rid of and they just start falling apart? Let's see, now this was chewed up by a dog. I don't think that can be fixed. But this here looks like it could be like just re-threaded. Let's go see if we can get them fixed.
Oh, over at the mall?
No, that Beach Grove Alterations.
To get your shoes fixed at an alteration place?
I'm just gonna try it. Sunny Alterations while you wait. Let's see what they say. Yeah, so I go in that Sunny Alterations and that was a no-go. I mean, she looked at me like, no. And I was like, yeah, I know it's kind of junk, but can you kind of sew it up a little bit? That was a no-go. So my wife was saying I need to go to the mall, some shoe place, but you know, for the price of getting it sewed, it might be easier to find a new pair. But it's just that kind that that pair that just fits nice. Or I just continue to wear it, with a hole in it. It's no big deal. I've been doing it this long. So every Wednesday night, I've been trying to stream on our server game. So if you're interested, find me at Two Little Mice, and we can get you on there. We play 25, 50 cent, dollar straddle sometimes, a lot of cash games, PLO, no limit, hold'em. Good group of people, always looking for more players. I mean, it definitely is a game where, I feel like you need, 3, 4, 5 buy-ins, to get going. You don't really want to show up with $50. I mean, you can and see how it goes, but yeah, there's some wild players. I mean, you need you just need some buy-ins. There's some guys they'll buy in 8, 9 times into this game. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see how we do tonight. We'll look in. Hopefully there'll be a few hands we can go over. Been running super good on a little bit of a downswing, but the way we've been running has been unbelievable in that game. So yeah, on a little downswing. So it'd be nice to kind of show some correction and book a win, but we'll see.
Okay, let's get into it. Ace-5 suited, pretty strong hand, could 3-bet. We're facing a raise from any 2 cards. You'll notice we'll play any 2 cards heads up quite a bit. So we flop a piece of this. I think we'll just keep it going in flow, and we'll check. It actually checks around. We pick up 2 pair on the turn. Got to start building a pot. We'll bet half pot, hoping we can bring some people in. And now a spade on the river. I decided to kind of go in check call mode just in case he was on the spades, but or to induce a bluff. And there's the bet, but he flopped a set, all 5s in play. That's unfortunate. We're down a little bit to start. We get king 10 on the button, playing 5 hands. Got to raise it up. Make it 250. There's a straddle out there. And here comes the flop. Any 2 cards. Calls, of course, with any 2 cards. Now he leads into me. This is kind of interesting. I don't think we need to, get him off a bluff yet, so we'll just call. Spade comes in. We got the 10 of spades. Still got top pair. Pretty good kicker. And he bets again, half pot. We call. River comes ace. Not our favorite card, but I mean, how many aces does he really have? He bets 20. I don't think we can fold. I go in the tank for a little while. The line just doesn't make sense a whole lot to me. And he is capable of a bluff, and we get that one. So pretty nasty for me.
Up about 37 at this point. Beautiful 40% of a royal, as Nimi would say. We got the straddle on, a raise from one of the tighter players on the button. And look at this flop. I mean, just gold. We're hoping for a C-bet. We got half the deck, worth of outs. And he does put in the C-bet. I think we need to probably raise here, to be honest. I just call, hoping to smash the turn. I don't. So with so much equity, I actually lead out for 2/3 pot. Still trying to build a pot, and maybe taking it down here with queen high. Doesn't work, but the original raiser, he gets out of the way. Now we have queen high. We have to stab a bluff. Think about the sizing. I don't know if it really makes sense, our line either, but it does get through. Okay. Ace-jack. Raise it up on the button. We're down to 4 now. Definitely got to raise this up. Flop top 2. Monotone board. You don't want to play scared, though. Still got to deny equity of the 4th heart coming. Put in a bet. King on the turn. I think I need to keep betting here. Might have some sort of a queen of hearts or, any heart. And let's see what happens. Bet about half pot.
All right.
Thinks about it, lets it go. So that's a good outcome there. Now ace-2 on the button. I decide just to raise the minimum. Another almost identical flop. Flopping top and bottom pair, monotone board.
A little bit.
Put in a half pot C-bet against 3 players. This kind of helps to see where we're at. If we get raised here, we can kind of play it cautious, with caution. Don't have to worry though. 2 on the turn, smashes it. Still want to build a pot, and we do. Now I'm hoping for a club on the river. Doesn't happen, so we're checks to me. We're going for value. Size up pretty high, but unfortunately just can't find the value on the river today. Okay, pocket kings. This one's a fun one. Early position. A lot of people behind me, want to size up pretty good. Take it heads up if possible. But we go 3 ways. Not too worried about this board. I mean, we got to charge some of those draws, and we bet half pot. Get 1 caller from you. You guessed it right. Now, when 2 flush draws comes in, he could have hit that 5 for a straight with 7-6.
But we got to charge those draws. And he only has 57 bucks. Now only 41 behind. And probably one of the worst cards comes in. Any 7 wins, any hearts win. Go into the tank. He shoves. He's definitely capable of bluffing. Think about this for a while. Speed it up. Really think this over and just think my kings are too good. Basically a bluff catcher. And I think I win, actually, when I don't see hearts or a 7. But he was getting value, I guess, from a little straight. Not putting me on a 7. So pretty good bet, really. Now, on tilt a little bit. Pocket 8's very next hand. Got to raise it up, build a pot. Let's flop a set. We get 3-bet from the button, missing 2 cards over there. He could have a wide range on the button. Maybe he even thinks I'm on tilt. Flops 9 high. I mean, I have a, I think it's too good to let go. Any 2 cards, actually, donk leads. And it's too good to fold just yet. And we'll see what missing 2 cards does. This is going to bring in a lot of information here if he raises. But he actually just calls. So now, thinking my hand's pretty solid. And then it confirms it when the beautiful 8 comes on the turn. And any 2 cards doesn't slow down. Bets a 3rd pot. Now, I'm kind of got weird sizing right here with $78. I'm thinking about raising a little bit, but then, it's either basically a call or a shove. You got a player behind you, too. I mean, if he's got 7-10, hits a gut shot, or 5-7, I mean, so be it. But I think we need to just put it in here, see if he's got some gamble in him. He could be drawing dead, too, with like 9-jack or something. And we're praying for a call at this point. But he folds. Just can't get that value when we do have it. But now we're back. We're up a few bucks now, so we're kind of back in it. Okay, we got to raise it up here with 40% of the royal.
Everybody calls.
And look at that flop. Way out of position, but, I mean, I'm putting money in here. We're going to pile some money in here. Got a bunch of outs and still got a pair of 10s, which is, second pair's money in this game. And now it brings in more outs on the turn. We got to keep piling money. And the river is pretty much a blank. Now I kind of go in check call mode, giving him a chance to fire a bluff. And I'm ready for it. I'm like, you bet, I'm snapping it off. Boom, snap it off, $30 on the river. And we take it down with a pair of 10s. All right, here we are. Mid-session update. Thanks. Running smooth so far. I mean, a lot of times we start off down. We're up about 130. Been playing for, let's see, almost 2 hours it looks like. So, yeah, going pretty smooth. After losing a few sessions, it's kind of nice to get up, but we definitely just want to keep playing strong and keep it going. Okay, back from the mid-session update with jiggities. Now look at this. Raised from under the gun, 2 callers. We gotta put in the 3-bet. We can't play scared poker. And we make it sizable thinking that it's either going to be heads up or everybody's going to call. You make it $10 there. Everybody calls, and there's not too many good flops for jiggities.
We're in position now.
Okay, back to Brian. Now I'm in position, feeling pretty good, but of course, ace on the flop. Now he checks it over to me, so I'm thinking, I mean, an ace, could very well be in my range of those 3-bets. Ace king, ace queen, aces, but I'd probably check back, a set of aces here. So I think I like betting small here. It kind of accomplishes the same thing as a bigger bet. And just praying, the ace scares him as well. Maybe he's got like, I don't know, pocket 9s or something. And we get that. That was a nice pickup right there. With, getting through on the flop. All right, so this hand, I'm not sure why this is in here. Okay, now I know. Okay, it brings back around the gravy. He's got the option. He makes it $12. I mean, 24 big blinds. I'm obviously not calling, but let's just watch how this plays out. This is kind of fun just to see how this hand plays out. You'll see how crazy this game is. Let's listen in.
There's an ace out there. And there's the C-bet, about half pot.
We got a call. Another diamond. Who wants it? Who wanted the diamond? I don't know. Who wanted the diamond more? There's the check. You almost have to bet. There's the bet, and a fold's coming. I mean, no, a call's coming. Holy crap. And there's a quick check. He's saying he's got a little diamond maybe, like pocket nines with the 9 of diamond. I don't know. Is he going to fire again? Is he just going to put them all in? He does. He puts them all in right on the dot. Doesn't snap. I think he's got a call if he's got any diamond. Dang, I don't think he has a diamond. He does call. Ace king. Oh my goodness. Wow. Look at that. Holy cow. That was a wild one. Wow. I like the shove at the river, but what a call with no diamond. Pretty much a bluff catcher, and that's what it was. But he did have, top 2 pair. Okay, here's another one. Check this hand out.
That's just 2.
Yeah, so we got, I forget who raised pre-flop. Anyway, here comes the flop. We got Charlie, goes in for the check raise, and picks up 1 caller, picks up 2 callers. So what's he repping here? 7 on the clubs on the turn. Was he repping a flop set? Well, he's going to fire again and gets a call. And then I believe any 2 cards lets it go. 6 of hearts on the river. A bad run out if he did flop a straight, but he still bets here. Look at the sizing, though. It's almost like he wants a call, betting for value. And let's see what Nate does. He does call with pocket 8s. So Charlie missed the flush draw. I thought it was an interesting hand. He went for it on the river and got called down with pocket 8s. Pretty incredible, I think. Maybe the sizing on the river for the bluff just wasn't strong enough. Okay, here's a hand. Decided to see a flop with 4-2 and a raised pot. It's probably my mistake, number 1. And checking it to the original raiser, hoping to check raise here, or at least he starts throwing some money in there. Doesn't. So now I think here's mistake number 2. I think I need to raise this up right here. Just call, trying to lay the trap, 10 of hearts on the river, and this is interesting, just comes out with a pot-sized bet. Hasn't shown a whole lot of bluffing. I go in the tank, and it's pretty much a bluff catcher at this point. I mean, what am I beating if he's betting for value? And I make the call with a player behind me, too. And he shows the 8 high flush. So he did have a pair there on the flop, 2 pair. A little frustrating, but we got to stay focused. King Jack off. I think this is a fun one.
Wow.
Gets the 3 bet.
Big ol' 3 bet.
He could be doing that with a wide range. It's any 2 cards. Comes ace, ace, king. A little bit scary, but I think he's going to c bet pretty much most of his range, so I can't let this go from here. That's way too nitty, and the turn comes. Now he checks pretty quick, which I'm feeling 100% good about my hand. I got a winner. I'm going to let him fire a bluff on the river and take all his money. Things are looking good. I'm counting the bills, and now really wild 2x pot. I go into the tank. He just shoves. What's he repping here? Didn't look like he had anything on the turn. I think my hand's too good. It's pretty much the one hand that does make sense. It's pocket 7s, got that 2-outer on the river and just smokes me. Back where I started, just trying to book a win. Back to square one. Pick up the aces. Try to do something sneaky with 4 players behind me. Just limp, praying for somebody to bump this up. Don't want to see a flop for 50 cents. And there's my 3 bet right there. Kind of sneaky. Vest, he doesn't fall for it. The other 2 do, though. They have no idea what I have. I'm just outplaying them. And bet half pot. Flop looks like a pretty good one. Now here's where years ago that would scare me. The club coming. Not anymore. I'm just betting again.
Right.
He only has $62 left, and it gets through. You don't want to see a 4th club either. And you gotta play different to your playing type. This hand, I love this hand here. I kind of like how I played it. When Charlie c-bets, I believe he raised pre-flop. And then we get a call from Nate. I got so much equity,
Actually, I like the
backdoor
raise here better.
clubs, and the open-ended. I like putting in a raise here because you could potentially even take it
A
down.
lot of equity. Maybe we can take it down.
And
here. We
I
do.
just, I like
Take
it.
it
I like
down.
winning with 5 high there. And if they do call, you're not mad either because you got
Pocket
so
nines,
much
folks.
equity.
This is where we lose
Okay,
everything.
towards the end of the night,
Monster
we're up a little
four-hander.
bit. Would love to just book a
a
win.
monster. We got a couple
Probably
calls.
should just set mine here,
gotta
but
bump
nines are
this
so
up.
good. We've been playing a little wild here at the end of the night. I decide I want to try to
Do we
take it
want
down
to?
here. I c-bet to 11, or I 3-bet
we
to
got one
11.
call.
Jays for life.
Everybody's
Feel like
gonna call
more of a
now.
tighter
We just
player.
off
He
that
calls.
set. Here they all
Charlie
come.
gets in there.
What
And
the
Nate
heck?
gets in there. What's
Boom.
going on? $44 in the middle.
Check it, I guess.
I don't want to mess with
don't
trying to just 3-barrel this. I look at how much I'm up. I'm ready just to call it a night. And Jays for life. He brings in a sizable bet here.
Oh,
What's
no,
he
he
repping?
does.
Some sort of ace jack or something?
got the
I
spades,
definitely
and this
can't
guy's
call,
got
especially when Charlie
Ace
calls.
jack.
Got to get out of this pot, sit back,
There's
and
the
relax
spade
and see how
shot
this plays
there.
out. Now, I think
got
Charlie for
there.
sure hit that spade. I
good
think
check.
he's loving
Checks
life.
his mind.
Things are going
Checks it
well,
back.
but he checks it back. So now a blank river
Now,
comes. Jays for
Jays,
life.
what's he gonna do?
Might be
He
trying to
got
go
your
for
cedar
value, I'm
hands.
thinking, with the
That'd be
ace jack.
Wow.
He bets pretty sizable. Charlie goes huge into the tank. I mean, I think I speed this up a little bit. He's thinking about this. He's like, wait a minute. Unless he's slow rolling him with the nuts. Thinking about it. This is a big amount of his profit for today. Thinking about making this call.
Calls.
And he does
There's the
with
nuts
2-pair,
there.
flop 2-pair, but there's the nuts for Jays. Wow.
The nuts.
So I think that hand kind of goes back to show, your starting hands. Queen 8 suited, you might not want to play for $11, and that's kind of what happens. That was a roller coaster. That's pretty much what a typical session, looks like. A lot of nights where you're up, you're down, you're up, you're down. Things were running smooth and smooth sailing there for a while, and yeah, a couple of those hands at 7 on the river, and then that 2-4 hand.
Oh crap! I thought I had it.
That was something else. I honestly thought I won the pot, and didn't see a 7 or hearts. Thought I was good. So overall, over 4 hours, we did climb our way back up. $89 profit. So it's nice to kind of book a win and get back on track. It's so important not to get a couple buy-ins deep and then you just play like you jump from an A game to like a D game, in the matter of a couple buy-ins. And so many people do that, and me included, but I've been trying not to. All right, take it easy.